Hi, my name is Duncan Haggerty, and today our group will be running through our real estate appraisal project. We decided to keep it local here in Clemson. Our property, or our subject property, is 206 Manley Drive, and this is located right behind Publix, right in town. And today we'll be walking you through how we got to our appraisal and the methods we used to do so.
Hi, my name is Cordy Fisher, and I will be talking about the appraised value of our property. To start off, the estimated value of the property is based on the current market value of the surrounding land and properties in the Clemson area. And using the results of the sales comparison, cost, and two income approaches, we estimated the value of our single family home to be $342,491.19. We will cover each method and their calculations later in the presentation.
Hi, I'm Anthony Argandiza. I'll be going over the landmarks, zoning, and sales history of our property. So first, as you can see here, we have all the old big landmarks nearby. We have Greenville Airport, Atlanta Airport, Charlotte Airport, as well as many elementary and high schools, as well as the Clemson Memorial Stadium being less than a mile away. Next, we have our zoning. And so our property is located in R12 zone, which is a single family residential home. And here we have our sales history. So in 2014, our property was first listed for $156,400 and was sold August 20th of 2020 for $197,500. Recently, in early February, it was relisted for $359,000, and a month has passed, and there was a price reduction of $10,000 down to $349,000.
Hi, I'm Joe Natoli, and I'll be taking you through our comparable properties. So our selection criteria for our properties were a single family home with at least 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, had to be located in Clemson, and have a price range of $200,000 to $500,000. Our features we were looking for were a sizable backyard with a deck. So we'll look at the first property, 109 Lakeview Circle, Clemson, South Carolina. This property is a rustic 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom house located on a lakefront lot, totaling 30,492 square feet. Originally listed in October of 2020 for $496,000, it is now decreased to $478,000 after sitting on the market for about 6 months. Compared to the subject property, this location has 1 more bedroom and 2 more bathrooms. Both properties do have a screened-in porch that leads to an outdoor deck. However, this property is a lakefront property, increasing the value. This property is located within half a mile of the subject property, making it relevant in comparison. Next, we'll look at the second comparable property, 104 Carolina Drive, Clemson, South Carolina. This property is a single-story home that contains 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. It has approximately 2,000 square feet of livable interior space. The house recently sold for a discount of 3.9% compared to its prior listing of $269,900. It recently sold for $260,000. Compared to the subject property, this location has 1 more bedroom and 1 more bathroom. This location, however, does not include a screened-in porch, but it does have a rather large deck in comparison. Next, we'll look at the third comparable property, 750 Berkeley Drive, Clemson, South Carolina. This property was constructed in 1968, having undergone a minor interior renovation to improve the quality of the kitchen. The interior has been updated to the standard of its time. Comparative to the subject property, this location has the same amount of bedrooms and bathrooms, however, it is smaller in total square footage. Another similarity between the two properties is that they have screened-in porches that lead to an outdoor deck area. This location, in fact, does not have a garage, but it does have a carport available. Now we'll move on to the fourth property.
My name is Ryan Henderson, and I'll be continuing our sales comparison approach. Our fourth comparable property is located at 110 Ashley Road here in Clemson, South Carolina. It was constructed in 1970. It has 4 bedrooms and 2 baths. Unlike our subject property, it does have an attached garage with it. It is roughly 2,400 square feet, making it about 300 square feet larger than our subject property. It is a single story, single family home, same as our subject property, and it's in comparison has 1 more bedroom and the same amount of bathrooms. Our fifth comparable property is located at 120 Fern Circle, Clemson, South Carolina. This property has 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and was recently constructed in 1998. It also has an attached garage, and unlike our subject property, it has a finished basement. One unique feature about this house is that on the main floor, it leads out to a deck area, and underneath there is a screened-in porch area that walks in straight to the basement. Our sixth and final comparable property is located at 103 Santine Trail, Clemson, South Carolina. It is a 4-bedroom and 4-bathroom home. It is a 2-story home with a 2-car garage and a fenced-in backyard, which is unlike most in the area. Comparable to our subject property, has 1 more bedroom and 2 more bathrooms, and it is about 1,000 square feet bigger. This is some of the descriptive statistics that we calculated with all comparable properties. As you can see, we took the minimum, average, medium, and maximum of the price, year built, lot size, square footage, price per square foot, bedrooms, and bathrooms. This just gives us a nice baseline to compare the subject property to. And finally, you can see our sales comparison grid here. You can see some of the calculations we've made, such as through our research, we've discovered that an additional bedroom in a house is worth about $10,000. An additional bathroom in a house is worth about $2,250. So therefore, we just marked down each house to the comparable subject property so that the prices match up.
Here's some of the math involved that we use to arrive at evaluation using the cost approach. So we started with the estimated replication cost of $381. We took out accumulated depreciation, 6/10, which got us to $228. Then we depreciated the cost of the building, which we arrived at $152. Adding back the estimated value of the site arrives us at $302, $225.20, and that's our final value.
Here's some data on how we found that original replication cost from that last slide for the cost approach. And here we have our income approach. So we started off with a monthly rent of $1,700 and then came out to an estimated annual net operating income of $19,896. So using this expected net operating income, we divided by the market cap rate of 5.66% and resulted in a indicated value of $351,619.43. And that value is what we ended up using in our 10th year, assuming the sale of the property in the 10th year. So walking through this cash flows or this discounted cash flow estimate, we discounted each of the cash flows for the respective time using a rate of 6%, and then accumulated all of them into that total present value or indicated value of $342,778.75. And here's how we came to that final appraisal price. We gave a heavy weighting to the market capitalization and discounted cash flows because we viewed this as a potential income property if the landlord was trying to rent out to potential faculty or staff of the Clemson Clemson University, or potential undergraduate or not graduate students with families, because they would be looking for a home rather than a location in downtown Clemson. And the added benefits of a yard with a deck and a screened-in porch make it a highly or a likable property for that type of renter.
So COVID's had a lot of effects on real estate, both positive and negative. Because the logistics now exist for people to work from home, you don't really need people on site anymore. And this in turn has drastically decreased the value of commercial real estate that they're using for offices and whatnot in cities. On the other side of that coin, a lot of people have been leaving cities because they now have this flexibility and they can work anywhere. So the value of rural homes in urban areas is sort of working conversely against each other. As the urban areas have been decreasing, we've seen an increase in rural home value, which is very interesting. And it'll be interesting to see if this is just a short-term effect or something that will continue down the road.